Yeah, she was on Discord, but then
Yeah.
she poofed out. She disappeared. I came on and was going to talk to her, and she wasn't online. So,
Yeah,
Ah,
that
okay.
was just an hour ago.
so I don't know what it. And I haven't talked to her today.
Yeah.
And I got peanut butter in my mustache, so I gotta clean up a little.
Oh,
Oh, and Kelvar just you are there. Hi, Kelvar.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Kel.
hi, Kilroy.
Hi.
Hello.
For those of you that haven't run with us before, Kelvar is our leader. He teaches us.
Very well, too.
Yes, yes. Greatly appreciated.
Okay.
I got my social guild last night. We got our first VCR clear.
Ah, very good.
What is that, please?
A video
Veteran
cassette
Cloud Rest.
recorder.
Oh, okay. Veteran Cloud Rest.
I thought it was a video cassette recorder.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he
Dated.
was talking about.
Well done, Kelvar.
Hello, hello, everyone.
Well, we're waiting on. Well, shoot, there's one person that's not in the group. Who is not in the group? Let's see.
I'm only showing 10 so far.
Yeah, Ellie
I'm
would be
showing 11.
1. 8, 9, 10. I see 10 in the group on the game. And we've got one. Brand is standby. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11.
And I don't see any healers.
Well, Jinx. Oh, Jinx
Yeah,
is the
I'm
one.
getting ready.
That's it. Jinx is the one.
Yep.
I'm logging
Okay.
onto my healer right now.
Okay, good. Thanks, Brand.
Jinx,
Okay.
thank you for the tour of your restaurant. That was very impressive.
Oh, did you like that?
Oh, I did. Immensely.
Thank
It-
Alda. He took you around.
He did, and it certainly pointed out how much I don't know.
Adams, what am I typing in again?
ABC.
ABC.
That just takes time to catch on to all that stuff.
True.
Start small and work your way up.
Yeah, I mean, when I started, I knew nothing. So I learned from all these guys.
They're good teachers.
And she latched on quick and knows how to do it well. Me, I just haven't.
Thank you. I find it very cathartic when I just want to relax.
Yeah.
It's the one where we shouldn't have a pet.
Right.
And I think I better get rid of my pet. Put her back to sleep.
So would you like me just to join the group and we'll get started?
Yeah, why
And
don't
then
we
if
do
Eldasar
that?
comes, I can let her jump in.
Okay. Let me,
I'll ABC you in a sec.
okay. Then I can decon a few things before we get going. Let me do that. My inventory's not quite so full. Be sure you eat and charge your weapons and that your armor's fully up to snuff.
Oh, are we supposed to wear armor?
Yeah.
I had it
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 already-
is not
I'll
a
let you-
naked trial run.
We tried that.
I had a very simple lunch. So
Oh, good. Oh, shoot. We tried a naked trial run in Hellrust Citadel one time. Yeah, it was not very good.
Well, anything once.
Yeah, exactly.
Spoken by the guy that likes to jump off cliffs.
Yeah,
Shoot.
you've really
There's
caught on,
my-
Arfo.
I'm learning fast here.
Where's
so
the
a
merchant?
question for you, madams.
Yes.
The first boss, do you guys actually do that mechanic on normal, or you like me to teach it, or how you want to?
Which
Deal
one are
with
you
that.
talking about? With
The first boss with the he lights up
the circle?
the circle, yeah.
That you got to run into.
How do you go
Mhm.
around that? I didn't think you could possibly go. Yeah, teach it.
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
teach
Well,
it.
you have to do it on Vet or you're dead, but usually on normal it can be heal through. So I ask ahead of time.
Ah, no, let's learn it
'Cause-
because
okay,
it would be.
you get some backseat rate leads. Oh well, this is normal. Why do you bother teaching?
Yeah, yeah, no, I know. No, I'd rather we know it.
Right.
We
want
learn
to
everything
learn.
we can.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got some newbies here, so you're gonna have
yeah.
to.
That's quite all right.
Okay.
I just installed ESO yesterday, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Well, you're
find you.
24 hours ahead of me then.
Yeah.
Are you here, Brand? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in the dungeon.
Okay, and Kelvar has the crowns, so we will get started. If
we
everybody's
ready
ready.
to start?
Which tank do you want to focus on?
All right. Okay. So
Alba.
for organizing this, you see that I'm standing on top of this
Okay.
table, right?
What?
So-
And
Yes.
I'll take
Don't stand
by the
S7CD.
Okay. I'd like a healer to join me on top of this table. Either one.
Oops. I keep
Either
reading
healer,
things.
just jump up on the top of the table. Okay, and 2 DPS ID. Give me melee or ranged. Doesn't matter. 2 DPS. So we should have a total of 4 people on this table,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we are the left side. Okay.
Okay.
Remember that.
Okay.
All right. So on this side, I like to have a healer, and then 3 DPS, ideally ranged.
Ugh.
So if you're ranged, okay. So you guys are on the right
Pushed
side.
right off.
So that should leave the 2 tanks and the 2 DPS, right? So we have one group on the left side of 4. We have a group in the middle of 4, and a group on the right side of 4. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Does.
Okay. Just remember that because you need to know which side you're on for the pad mechanics as we go through the trial. So you're going to use the pad according to the side we initially lined up on. That make sense?
Yes.
Or,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just as a brief introduction, is anybody new here that I've not run with? New to trials or?
This is my third one.
Okay.
This is on my second.
Second, but everybody's run with me and everybody's run
Yes.
a trial before.
With you.
Okay. I'll spare you guys in the bragging in the introduction to me then. We all know who I am. Let's all stack on the door.
Oh, good.
This is a very short trial, assuming we all got this smoothly, but who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
Who knows?
So I'll go. Okay. So this can be solo tank, by the way. So you have 2 tanks. So who wants to be the main tank? Who wants to be off tank?
Well, I can go main if you want.
Okay. And how should I pronounce it? F7 or SMCD or
Actually, Alba.
No, not you, Alba.
The other tank, Alba.
the other tank?
SM is fine.
Sorry.
SM is fine. Okay, good. Very good. Let's go through the door. Right, we're going to go through a series of hallways here.
Turn back. I will not be responsible for your deaths.
So up at the very top of these stairs are some flame matronox. So just the 2 tanks, just gather them up and center them. Right. So our group DPS was roughly 175k on that ad poll. For those of you that are curious, when we go through this door, there are going to be two. We're going to roll through here. If you get stuck, just roll dodge.
And these books are so tempting.
So tanks, when you go through the door, there's going to be two Aetherians. All you need to do is turn them around, and life will be good. Yeah. Try not to get ahead of the tanks, by the way, guys.
Well, I'm still in the room with the swirling
Yeah.
We are too.
things.
Just roll dodge to get out of it.
Just
I'm
roll dodge
still
to get out of
figuring-
it.
I'm still figuring that one out.
Double click like
Turn
your
around,
W.
Kathy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Turn around. There we go.
Round.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking
this
about the
way.
Aethros.
Whoever that is.
Okay, is everybody
Without
good?
Brian.
All right, very good.
My magic will destroy you. It rages like
Now, as you go up these stairs, you'll see like a yellow-looking portal. That is a tell for the mechanic that we have to deal with on the first boss. So you'll see like this nice little yellow portal there. Just
Gotta
remember
quit
that. All right, so we have an ad pull here. Okay, so for the tanks, what I'd like you to do, there's an overcharger, the two-flagged guy all the way in the back. What he does is overcharge people. We put the big AOE around you. If you get infected with the overcharge, just step away from the group, not out of the group, because you still need to get healed. But we don't want to have the overcharge hurting everybody. Or you can just simply stay there, and our wonderful healers will demonstrate how good they are.
No pressure.
So at any rate, so for the two tanks, the overcharge in the back. There's another flagged guy. I believe he's a chain spinner in the back. Anyway, so just stack everything. Grab everything you can. Stack everything on the overcharger. Will AOE everything down, and life will be good. When the tanks are ready,
Let's
we can
go.
go ahead and start it.
We told the orc that the next interloper would lose his head. The first mages make good on their promises.
As you get overcharged, just step a little bit away from the group, not completely out of it. Because you still need to get healed. My question, the healer gets overcharged. That's always good. Not really.
Yes, I'm pretty in pink here.
I came to this archive to contain the damage I could cause. My loss of
Alrighty.
control blasted all that you see into terrible existence. Why do you
Okay, everybody stack on me when you're ready.
back?
Wait a second here. All right. We're all here. Okay, this boss has two very simple mechanics during the fight. Okay, so he's going to do a lightning strike. I believe that's what it's called. I forget what they're always called. I don't remember I memorize these things. He's going to raise his hand in the air and he's going to do a lightning strike. So tanking wise, but all you need to do is keep him right where he's standing and turn him around.
Right on.
All right. Yeah, you just don't go. You don't need to take him anywhere. Just turn him around. Okay. All right. So he's going to do a lightning strike, and it's going to light up any one of 5 potential areas. I'm going to go. Don't follow me, by the way. Okay. So the first one may be here. We're going to call this like south. Okay. So if he does the mechanic, what you need to do, if you remember that yellow portal that we saw, okay, it's going to light up that yellow portal exactly the same as we saw coming in, and this will be south. So what we're going to do is you need to get into the light, just like the movie Poltergeist. This peace and serenity in the light. Otherwise, you die outside of the light. So you run over here, and then it lasts for like 5 seconds or so. Then you go back to DPSing the boss. Then the second spot, it's a random location. We'll call this east here. Okay. So if we say east, that's where we want to jump. The next spot is a random. We'll call this here northeast. Makes sense. Then then there's a spot here. We'll call this north. And last but not least, the last random spot will be here. We'll call this west. Okay.
Behind the rocks.
Behind the rock. Yeah, right here where I'm standing. Yeah.
Yeah, where the crown is.
Yeah, where the crown is. So everybody saw the 5 places where I went to.
So
All right.
it'll be in one of those 5, and we have to get to it when that light appears.
Exactly.
Or you'll die.
Quickly.
I'm good at that too.
Okay. All right. So immediately after that, when you leave the light, he's going to do another big AOE mechanic. All you need to do is block during that mechanic. When we reassemble at the boss, he's going to do a big AOE. You just need to block through it. And those are the only 2 mechanics you really have to worry about on this boss. So are there any questions? So there's no time like the present. Alba, when you're ready.
Here we go.
Anybody sees it can call it. Block. North. Everybody go north. Very good.
Wow.
Okay, we can go back. Also, the tank needs to as well, by the way. Block. If you're on vet, you will die if you're outside. Alright, so everybody behind the boss again. We should be one nice little stack behind the boss. Okay, east. East, everybody east.
Yep.
All right. Okay, then we back out. Block on your way out. You try to bring the boss back to the middle a little bit if you can. Okay, northeast. Everybody northeast.
Come on, turkey face.
Okay, we can leave. It's only like for 3 or 4 seconds, so as a tank, you can probably leave early and get away with it. So that way the boss doesn't move. So if you can bring the boss back, it would be great. Okay, northeast again.
I'm dead.
All right, let's get our res. Let's bring the boss back to the middle. Block, everybody, block. Okay. We have KO. Okay, very good.
Yes.
Excellent.
Why are you here?
Okay, so you remember our little assignment to remember. So there's 3 sets of pads, left, center, and right. Okay, so remember your initial assignment. You want to step on. You want to go over to the left side or the right, and then you guys remember which side you guys are on? So we need basically.
I was
These
center.
ghosts.
Well, remember when we lined up at the door? Remember which side you were on?
Mhm.
Okay, so.
Missing one person on the right.
All right, so there's somebody here on the left was initially not on the left. So we should have 3. I'm on the left.
I'll
and we should have a
switch.
healer
I'll
and 3
switch.
DPS.
I'll switch. Where do you need
So you
it?
need
I'm on the right.
Okay.
Then come over here to me.
Oh, wait a second. Am I on the left instead of the right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so we already have. We have.
Okay.
Yeah, come on over here.
I
It's
see. Yeah, no,
facing when you're facing
The
Okay.
pads.
the pads. It's on your right. It's not.
Okay. Yeah. So this
All
over
good.
here where I'm
And on the other
over,
pad, yeah.
over where I'm standing is the left pad side. Is the left. Okay, so I see there's one empty spot, which there should be. So okay, so both tanks should stand on the pads. Okay, yeah, okay. And then, all right, okay, very good. All right, so on the right side, there's going to be an overcharger. So make sure you focus the overcharger first. On that, it is really not easy at all to heal through that. So just be prepared for that. On normal, it's not too bad, but vet the overcharger will wipe the group if you don't take them down really quickly. Um, and then in the center, you're just going to keep the ads tied up, and then until we come down from the left and the right. Um, Jinx, when you're done on the right, just can you call it for me, please? Like when you
Sorry,
finish
what?
all,
Call
when you
call out that we're done?
yes, call out that
Yeah.
you've done all. Yep, okay,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll call the left side. All right.
Sounds good.
All you have to do is just kill the ads that you see assembled there.
DPS, try and stack up, please. Pull them all together.
Yeah, make sure the overcharger needs to die like before you get there. All right, very good. Left is done.
Follow the crown,
It's
guys.
now done. No, it's not. No, we still have a mender here, guys. Okay, we're done.
All right, come on down. All right, there's usually a chest over here on the left-hand side, whoever has the force lock. So the sets from here that I would consider decent. Vicious Ophidia is a very good, decent stamina sustain set. Mending is a outstanding healing set that it's not used all the time, but it is situationally used in like high damage scenarios. And then you have Eternal Yokeda, which is a situational tanking set.
Chest is empty. Is there another one?
Just one.
Just the one that's here. And then you can get on a pad. Any pad will do when you're ready.
The other chest.
Just one.
There's usually only one.
Just one. Okay. Oops.
Any pad will do.
Not that one, Jinx.
Well, then get off yours.
All right, we were brought back to that first boss area. We're gonna go over the bridge. Now we're gonna meet. There's a rock across the bridge on the left-hand side. So everybody just come to where I am. We all stack on the rock. The healers can stand a little bit off the rock so they can heal the group. If you get overcharges, just step off the rock a little bit. So I'm standing on the rock now. So let's all stack on the rock as a group. Make it easy for the healers to heal us.
Well, that's the first time I've ever found this rock.
And then tanks, all you need to do is get a taunt and everything. Very little can be chained in or whatever. But if you want to try to run it in or whatever, it might be helpful. All right, very good. There is usually a chest right here, and so there is. I don't know if anybody has force lock or quick.
Oops.
Now when you open it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Nope.
There we are.
There we are.
Okay, and back on our pads
And
again.
back on a pad, any pad will do.
Except Albus.
You are truly
Okay, so this boss is relatively straightforward. So Alba, all you're going to do is keep him where he is. Basically, you're going to bring him up bring him closer to us where we're standing now by about maybe 6 meters or so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Otherwise, he stays right where he is. Okay, so this boss only has really one mechanic that you have to really worry about. He does a boulder toss mechanic. So during the fight, we're all going to stack right up on him. He does summon ads, so the Aetherian can grab the ads and bring them into the group to be cleaved. Bring them like under the boss to be cleaved down. Um, so he's going to do a boulder toss mechanic. I'll try to call it. So what we need to do when he does the boulder toss mechanic is spread out. So what I find is the easiest way, so we don't trip over each other, is if you're on the left side, for example. Let me see if I can do this without. So if you're on the left side, for example, what you want to do is back up diagonally to the left. That should give good spacing, and then around you and everybody else, and then you just simply come in. So you go out, so you come, so when I say boulder toss, you go out diagonally to the left a little bit, and then if you're in the center, you just back up a little bit, straight back, and if you're which should be just our 2 DPS, and then if you're on the right, you just back up diagonally to the right. That should give us nice spacing so we don't kill each other with boulders. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, and then once the boulder toss phase is over, you just go back, you just all stack. So we should all be like one name tag on the boss during the fight, unless he's boulder tossing. Then we back out, we spread out, and then and you block during boulder toss, so you don't get knocked around. If you get knocked around too much, you'll die. And then back in, rinse, repeat. And then the tanks just keep the boss where he is. Off the tank just simply grabs the ads. They won't really take anybody out. They're more annoying than anything else. All right, any questions? All right, then it's time to rock and roll.
Let's go.
Remember, everybody nice and tight on the boss. Healers generally like to slam combat prayer every time he slams. This is one of those slams. Just FYI.
Okay.
He hasn't done his boulder toss yet. Yeah, very good damage, everybody. So nice. Okay. Boulder toss, spread out. Spread and block. Okay, boulder toss is over, back in.
Hi.
He's down.
Excellent job, everybody.
Good job, guys.
All right, we have the left, right, and center pads set up again for the last time.
Oh, come on.
There we
So
go.
remember your assignments. There's usually a chest. Yeah, and there's a chest back here.
Did you fall,
needed-
Alba?
I'm going around in a circle that I can't stop for a minute. It happens every so often.
Forgot to mention that tank has a skooma problem.
We're gonna go
All right.
back up.
Good one, Brand.
All right.
Good
Remember your
one.
respective sides: left, right, and center.
Okay.
As soon as I
That's
get up there.
right.
Alrighty.
That's left. This must be center. That one in the middle.
The one in the middle.
Yes.
You think?
Maybe, yeah. Well, I do have a skooma problem. Oh, there's a heavy sack here too.
There's a
by
heavy
the way.
sack on me.
Ah,
There's a heavy sack where I am too.
What you doing? Is Kyle here?
where's the other heavy sack? Oh, there's a.
Right where I'm jumping, madam.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty.
I missed
So
that.
2 chests and a heavy sack, right? Or two.
Oh, I missed
two
one of
of
the
each.
chests.
Oh, I
Two
missed both.
chests?
Oh,
chests.
I didn't get any chest.
So there's 1 chest.
Chest.
Yeah.
There
1
it is.
chest
There's-
or 2? 1 chest or 2?
I think there's just one, but
One,
I
okay.
Chest and
didn't.
2 heavy sacks.
Yeah,
One chest
that's
and
it.
2 heavy sacks usually.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. I missed
Once you're happy that you've looted everything, just stand on the pad so I know you're ready. Or stand on your stand. Yeah, make sure you're on your side. By the way,
assigned side.
Left,
Yeah.
center, or right.
if you're-
Yes, sir.
left, center, right.
Expand,
Okay.
Kath. Kath,
So
you're here.
what?
You were here. You just have to get on the pad.
All right. Okay. So brief
There you
explanation before we go. All right. So in the center, there are going to be a number of ads. They're going to continually respawn. But Alba, what I'd like you to do, there's going to be 2 thunder malls in the back. They're ads that you'll see that they're called thunder malls. Take them away from the group. Sometimes you can stealth and have it not spawn, but most groups mess it up. So take the 2 thunder malls. They're going to be 2 ads. They're going to be thunder malls. Take them all the way. Take this off to the side. Keep them taunted. DPS, don't DPS them. Just leave them alone. If you've got pets, make sure you take pets off of the ads that Alba is tanking. That way they don't continually respawn. And once the 2 sides are done, you can go ahead and kill the thunder malls, and then life will be good. If you accidentally kill them all, no big deal. They'll just respawn. They'll just respawn endlessly until the 2 sides are done.
Okay.
So either way you
Okay.
want to do it, it's up to you guys.
Tank those 2 twits. Okay.
Exactly.
Is everybody on a pad? Okay, and if you're on the left side, follow me all the way down to the end, because sometimes this pool will bug out, and we'll get the stupid mender or something like that, who will spawn, and they might respawn. So come all the way down here to the chain sprinter, if you're on the left.
Our sacred grounds. The learned one. Healer.
Hey, come on.
I'm gonna leave the group a little bit and get this mender.
Okay.
Aid me.
All right, focus. Okay, now the mender's chasing.
Okay, we're done.
Got 1 left.
I need aid.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, well, Liam's
he was up there.
We got him now.
All right, finish
Oh
the
no,
chain
there
sprinter.
they are.
Oh, a couple
Guess
more.
not. I spoke too soon. I thought we had grouped them all.
Very good. Left is done. Oh no, we got that 1 mender.
Yeah, we're.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we bugged out
We
on
got a
this.
couple of imps back here, guys.
There we go.
Yeah, get the.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I see them. Over in those circling rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sometimes.
Yeah. They're hiding.
Okay, now I think left is done.
I think now we should be done too.
Huh.
But we don't have a walkway.
Yeah. Oh,
Not
there
yet.
it goes. There
Okay.
it goes.
There it goes. Just started to go in place now.
Oh, they don't appear until the right point, huh?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Until they're all. Yeah, they don't appear until they're all dead.
Man, I guess we got to go up to you guys.
There should be a chest.
Chest
Yep,
is open.
there is.
And a heavy sack.
Don't forget on this next ramp going up, madam, not to fall off.
Okay, okay. Thanks, Alba.
Where's this chest?
There's one in the
Heavy
center,
sack on the left
and there's also a heavy sack on the right of the chest.
and a chest in the middle.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
yeah.
At the end of this, guys, if anybody has any mender gear they don't need, I would
Even these, the tower's
love to have it.
They
Did you get
will
some, Kath?
shield me from you.
I got some, but I ran out of room.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
Do you need a vendor?
Yeah, she does.
I'll pull up a vendor,
I have
Kelbar.
a banker as well.
Or-
I can pull one up too. It's just
Just do it.
Just do it.
Not that ramp, Alba. It's the next one that's so
Oh,
bad.
okay.
I don't know why Alba's bugging you. He's the one who likes to fall off things.
He
I
loves-
have never fallen off of this trial yet,
Alrighty.
and I do say yet.
The afternoon, John.
That's
Still a
right.
Possibility.
Now, madams, I've seen you guys stream this, trying this on Vet. Did you guys ever beat it?
Not on. I've never done it on vet. No.
You were practicing on Vet one time, weren't you?
Really?
We've tried it on vet, but we have never beaten this.
Oh, that's
boss.
right. We
Oh,
did.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, because I remember watching. Yeah. So it's like.
Was
so
that
okay.
was that the time I had the pale order ring on? That was really bad.
I don't know. Well,
It could have been.
Okay, so for positioning, I like the healer. One healer here. Either one doesn't matter.
Where is here?
Where the crown
Here's where I'm
is.
jumping.
Where the crown
Wherever the
is.
Okay, I
crown
haven't
is.
gotten up there, and Kathy's still
Oh,
trying
okay.
to clear space.
Yeah, we're still
Okay.
waiting for people.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
stay
Oh,
here.
okay. Okay.
I'm looking for you.
Back to me.
Up the hill.
Okay,
Gotta
there
go
you
up
are.
the ramp. See it?
Yep.
Okay, it's up this ramp.
I thought everybody was here, so.
Okay, head up the
Okay.
ramp. Madams, the Twitch did not streaming for me. How should I initiate it?
Don't worry about it right now.
Okay, that's a good advice.
Oh, this place.
Yeah, this place.
What?
Stay
Okay,
close to the crown or wherever.
there's
All
the
right,
crown.
so-
Hey, we're all here now, sir.
Oh, okay. So this fight was placed in here. This is Zos's way of doing a fight that involves a DPS check. On normal, it's not a big deal. On vet, which is pretty easy for experienced groups, but you need at least 175k group DPS to beat this fight. Because anything less than that, you will not beat it.
175 what?
175k group, 175,000
As a
damage per
group.
second as
For
a
the
group,
group.
as a group
Yeah,
on average. If
Okay.
your
What were
group
we
does,
averaging before this?
let me pull up my combat metrics. Let me go to the boss fight.
And how do you know what you're averaging? Or you have an add-on
You
for
add
that?
on, yes, yeah, we have an add on for that.
Okay.
Well, that's one of those we'll have to get rich.
Yep. Let me see. I'm scrolling through here. Lightning Storm 8 cannot be average 90k group DPS. That was that first boss, and I'm looking for the second boss. Okay, and then on the second boss, we averaged around 144k
Yeah.
K group DPS. So as it
Close.
stands, probably the group, our current group would not be able to complete it on that. Just not that you were worried about that. But we'll see. Anyway, so we have a healer here where Jinx is going to be here. I like to have I'm going to be here, so I have a second DPS coming here. Okay, one DPS here.
Okay.
Anyone? Okay, two DPS here. Any two? Okay, we have Sarah who's already there. And how many DPS do we have left?
I don't have anything.
Okay, just watch the just come up here. Any of the DPS that are remaining. Okay, so you have 2. Okay, very good. All right. So during this fight, so remember the pole that you started on. So during the fight, she's going to split herself into clones. She may go to a pole that you're standing at, and she may not. If she doesn't, then you just simply help the other group, the other ads. When she splits off the clones, what you need to do is take them all out. She will keep the clones up for a minute, and then she'll call them back to herself. And any that are surviving, she does an AOE explosion, and it's amplified by however many are left. If there are none left, then obviously she doesn't have any amplified damage. So that's what will wipe the group. She keeps them out for a minute. So you have a minute to take them all down. Otherwise, on that, if there's anything more than one ad still surviving, you will all die, because explosion will just be too much. All right. So Alba, all you got to do is keep a tank on Valerio. You don't have to go anywhere, do anything. When the clones come out, SM, what I'd like you to do is, do you have just run around and make sure you pierce armor each of the clones. Just run around real quick and pierce armor them, so they're quicker to take down. Does that make sense?
Yes, I will say inner rage if needed be.
No, you want to pierce armor them.
Okay.
You definitely want to pierce armor them, because what you want to do is you want to put the major and minor breach on them, so they're quicker to take down. That makes sense?
Yes, got it.
Yeah, inner rage, for those, yeah. So pierce armor, if you have that slotted, that puts on major and minor breach. It debuffs their armor by like 10k. It's a big debuff, so that's why you want to. We don't care if they're taunted or not. That doesn't increase the damage that they're taking. So you definitely want to pierce. You definitely want to apply major breach to them for this fight, especially if you're borderline on DPS, because you need to be able to get through the fight. All right. Any other than that, we just DPS the boss. The boss has a huge hitbox. So let me see how now. Oops, I don't want to get any closer. Now you can stand. I can stand relatively like 10 feet from the boss, and I'm a melee character and use rending slashes. So if you're melee, you do not have to be all the way up on the boss.
Okay.
So typically, I will stand as far as I can away from the boss. So that all I have to do is turn and DPS my. So I can usually do this number here, where I can turn and I can DPS without having to go anywhere, and I can turn and DPS the boss when there is no clone. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So if you're melee, you do not need to be all up on the boss. So you don't. So usually I turn and DPS to the boss, and then I turn and DPS the clones. So I don't have to move at all. You just have to get close enough so your running slashes will fire. All right. Other than that, you just get. If you're ranged, obviously you have to go. You don't have to come in at all. Any questions? All right. Alba, when you're ready.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Just remember, you have everybody up on the boss. Nobody needs to be up on the boss. Unless you're if you see how far I'm standing, I'm using running slashes on the boss.
And she split.
She split. Now to make it quicker to get to the poles. The only thing you need to do is just to simply step out of the AoEs. Okay, all the ads are dead. Back to the boss. Remember, you do not need to go up to the boss at all. She has a huge hitbox. You see how far back I'm standing, and I'm just using rending slashes, which has a 4 meter, range. So just resist the urge to go up on the boss. I mean, we're probably still way closer than we need to be on the boss, because you want to be close to the poles as possible, so that you lose no time in DPSing the ads. The ads are what are going to wipe the fight if you don't get them down. Very good, everybody.
Only one time that she split. Pretty good.
Blue the silk.
All right, so we have roughly 150k group DPS. Would you have been close? You might have been able to clear it, we might not have.
Okay, you guys, this is the walkway. You need to be careful.
Turn back or perish.
Especially if you go for this heavy sack up here. Don't step off the stones.
And the reason why I was stressing that so much, because if you're a borderline group, if you're trying to do this for the first time, the less you've got to move to DPS, the better.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Mortals.
There should be 2 chests up here.
There's a chest.
Your understanding of what I do for them.
Oh, I failed.
I warned you to leave and take no responsibility for what happens.
Well, I didn't sell enough to take advantage of the chest.
You sure? Chest is here.
Chest is there. I don't have room.
Does anybody, well, do you need a merchant or a banker?
I was using one, but he
Go ahead.
ran away ahead of me.
Here, I'll put. Where are you?
I'm right at it was where the chest was.
Chest is
Okay,
full.
here, let me pull up.
I'm jumping there.
Okay, here she is, and I won't put her away until you're ready.
Oh, I got
Alright.
carrots from that sack. I'm so happy I can make a stew.
You got what?
Carrot.
Carrots, okay.
Yeah.
Right, make enough for everybody, though.
That's right.
Well, I hope so.
Okay, when you're all ready, just come in here and step in. Come in here and step in the middle. I'm going to explain the final boss fight from here.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick bio. I'll be right back.
Ready?
Tank out if someone needs.
I'll take any mending that people don't want. I don't have any of the pieces, I don't think. Let me
Alright.
see.
I have a couple pieces of mending.
At
we
the
can
end,
trade-
I have
we can
legs,
trade at
hand,
the
and
end.
head. That's it.
Okay.
But only if you guys don't need them.
I have a sash of mending.
2 ropes and I need only 1, so you're lucky.
Yeah, and don't give me, if you have 2, give me the worst one.
They're actually the same. There is no worst one.
Well, if one looks a little less shiny, you can give it to me.
I've got.
Shiny. Apparently, you're not a crow.
Oh, trust me, I love shiny.
Your east set knight.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright,
Okay,
one
did you
second.
need a banker, or are you good now, KR?
I just need to fix my armor.
Okay, I'll put her away. Okay, all good.
You got your armor yet?
It's in the process of fixing.
You can come on and join the group then.
Alrighty. Just join the group. I'm going to explain the final boss fight from here because it's usually easier. Okay, so we're going to pretend. Let's see, Brand, if you can stand on top of me, just stand literally on top of me, so we're one name tag. Okay, we're going to pretend Brand is the boss. We're going to pretend Brand is the boss. We're going to then pretend that this way is the rock. So is Alba back?
Yes, I'm back. Thank you.
So Alba, you're going to be tanking the boss on the rock. So basically, come over here.
Just looking for you. Okay, yeah.
Okay, and then both healers are the Templar. So Jinx, you're going to be. We're going to do the old traditional strat they used to do with this when the game first launched. So Jinx, you're going to be the tank healer. So you're going to come to where I'm standing now. You're going to share the rock with with Alba, and you're going to basically be responsible for healing him and giving him shards. You both need to stand. You need to stand on the rock or throw him shards. Orbs generally don't reach if you're standing off of the rock. Okay, so you two are going to be together, and then the rest of us, SM, you're going to be standing. You're not going to have a whole lot to do, but you want to be standing like off here, Okay, so you see where Alba is. So this way, or even like here, so that the you can come a little closer. The only thing you have to watch out for, if there are any AoEs on the ground, you just have to step out of them. And then as a group, we're going to all stand behind. You're going to all stand stack on me like one name tag. So everybody will stack on me like one name tag. I don't care if you're ranged, melee, whatever. So we're going to use a stack strategy, except for SM. So you need to be like one name tag. Everybody come in a little bit more. You almost can't. So when Brand is the mage, you want to be so close to the mage that you can't move physically. If you try to move into the mage, that you can't. That's how close you want to be with the stack strategy. Otherwise, what she does is a mechanical chain lightning, and it will easily wipe the group. So you see the positioning here. So we're all stacked here. Alba is going to be on that rock with Jinx, and SM is going to be over there. You can be like here a little bit, SM. We want to make sure the mage is looking at you and not the group. So like there. All you need to do, SM, is just stay out of AoEs for the most part. Otherwise, you just keep a ranged taunt on the mage. And then Alba, your job is to tank the axis. So when the axis appear, it's going to appear. She's going to say, "My army has a mind of its own," or something very similar to that. So look for the axis. What you need to do is range taunt them. Do not do not leave the rock. Don't try to meet the axis. You need to range taunt them and have them come to you. They will come to you. Okay?
Okay.
All right? So very important. I'm going to say this again. Do not leave the rock. Don't try to meet them halfway. All right? Range taunt them. There's going to be like an axe here that's going to spawn, and like an axe here that's going to spawn. Range taunt them. Make sure they're both on you. So typically now what I've done when I set up my build for this, I have a 1-bar build, no bar swapping. You have a 1-bar build, so you have your pierce armor, and you have your inner fire on the same bar.
Right.
Okay? All right, and then any ultimate, like a selfish ultimate, I use like shield wall, for example, on my 1-bar. So you never bar swap. You taunt them and you block. You simply block. You just perma block. If you're wearing something like if you're wearing something like Unacrin, I occasionally will explicitly taunt the axes, so you can just simply pierce them every now and then. But all you do is during the act, when you have the axes, you just perma block them. Don't let block go at all. And all you do is focus on regenerating your resources. That's it. Perma block, regen resources.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yep.
Alrighty. And that's all you need to do to tank the axis. That's even on vet hard mode. And I've done it on vet hard mode. That's all I ever do. I just sit there, block. I just taunt the axes. I have the healer there, and life is good. And then and now when the mage gets down to 15%, she's going to start slamming the ground. And then so when she starts slamming the ground, like around 15%, what you need to do, the axis will disappear, is roll dodge into the group. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Both of them?
And you have to do the same thing, Jinx.
Okay.
All right, so at 15%, she's going to start slamming the ground. The screen will turn like a yellowish, and then you just roll dodge into the group.
Okay, 15%.
Something like that, 15, 17%, something like that. The screen will turn yellowish, we'll call it.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
And Maddox is AFK at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So, so very important, during the fight, do not, if you're a DPS, you stay on the boss, don't move. Once you get positioned, take your hands off WASD keys. Don't hit them at all.
Please repeat that?
Yeah, when you've got position on the mage, when you stack, we're all one little name tag. Take your hands off WASD. Don't move. Don't move. Like don't do the DPS stand. Don't come out here doing this kind of number. Don't be doing this. You will chain lightning the group.
All right, so
You
just
need to
stand still.
Stand completely, perfectly still. Take your hands off the WASD keys.
Okay.
Alrighty. All right.
Yes.
So just going to say that again for those, so you're just going to DPS like this. You see I'm just swinging and not moving at all. All right. So do your rotation. Do not touch the WASD. Don't touch it at all. It's very important for this strat to work. In order for this strat to work, It's very important that we like one name tag on the back of the boss. Otherwise, what we'll do is she sees somebody, she's going to chain lightning everybody. Alrighty? Okay. When you're ready, find a pad.
Sarah Manther, let's do that after the fight, if you don't mind. Thank you.
All of us have got to find a pad, okay?
Yep.
Just want to miss the chance for the 1 hour.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first part of the fight is the ad pull. So there's 2 overcharges on the first ad pull. So let's go from left to right on the overcharges. Follow me. I will always be on the overcharger.
Where's
Pulling
my
him down.
rock?
Yeah, where's the... Is it...
At the
this rock?
entrance.
The rock where you're standing right now, Jinx, is the rock.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll bet
All
you
right.
and I are one with the rock.
We're both stoned.
Okay, first overcharge is down. The next overcharger. I'm standing right on top of the overcharge. If you're not, that way you know exactly where it is.
Oh,
Alba, you're not
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
rock.
No, you don't need to be on the rock right now. When the boss comes out.
Oh, when the
Yeah.
boss comes out. Okay.
Okay. Okay, next wave. First overcharge is going to be right here where I'm standing. Oh, he's not dead yet. Let's get these last few ads. Screen spinner. Okay. All right, now we have the second wave. The second wave, the first overcharge is going to be right here, right where I'm standing. As soon as they spawn. Anytime today, Zos. Overcharge is down. Next overcharger. I'm standing right on top of it. Last overcharger back here. And just as a reminder, the rock is right in front of where we're standing. All right, finish up any ads. Okay, the mage is coming. Everybody come to me. Everybody stand on top of me. Except for Alba, SM, and Jinx. Jinx, if you can taunt the boss. I'm sorry, SM.
No, I can't.
SM, if you can taunt the boss. You have a range taunt. Axes are out. Okay, very good. Alba, taunt the axes.
Can't see them. I don't. Oh, there they are.
Yeah. Okay, there's still one axe on the group.
Come on, stupid axe. There
Stay
you
on the
come out
rock.
to meet it.
Stay on the rock.
Stay on the rock. Don't come out to meet it. Okay, set up shop. Let's get too many up. I can't find him where he is.
I got too many.
Okay. All right. Keep the taunt up on the mage so she doesn't turn around. And then we have Lirelai. We have an axe running loose.
I got somebody up.
We have a third axe. So Alba, you need to range taunt the axes.
I am. I'm working on it.
Okay, very good. We have a third axe now. So Telsa needs to be rezzed.
They don't like
Very
me.
good.
They don't want to come over here.
Excellent recovery, everybody. Excellent recovery. Very good. Mage is at 25%. She's going to be slamming soon. A little bit closer. A couple people a little bit far. You should be so close you can't move. She's slamming. Come in. Now she spawns her reflection. Just come in. Roll dodge in. Roll dodge in. You can come in, Alba. The axes are done. Very good, everybody.
Wow.
very good. Wow.
That's the first time I've ever done the axes.
Oh, very good. Yeah. So so the only thing, like when you're tanking the axes, if you're back here, is once you have the taunt on them, all you need to do, like I said, is permablock. Permablock them. Then it just occasionally just pierce them. So usually I'll just like, let me see if I have a. So I don't have
Yeah.
a range skill. So usually I'll have block up, by the way. So I just do this: taunt one,
Yep.
taunt other, block. I just hold block, and then when I need to taunt, I just hold block, and then when I need to taunt them, I'll just do that.
Ah, cool. Yeah, that's
There's
what
our
Okay,
heavy stack over
and
here,
all
guys.
all you do is you just stand there and block. If you drop block for any reason, the axes will go loose.
right.
If you get stunned, the axles will go loose.
No,
And
that
then
worked really well. Thank you.
yeah,
It did.
These
Yeah.
are tips I'm going to try to remember.
yeah, try to
Until you go to sleep.
No, I remember a little better than that.
yeah.
Alba's got an excellent memory, I gotta tell you.
Yep. And that's So the axes are you can get up to 6 axes, by the way, depending
Oh,
on the
well,
DPS of
it
the
was
group.
enough. Thank you.
Yep. So, but you don't want them whacking on the group because they'll take the group out.
Right.
All right. And then the reason why you have the only reason, typically you can solo tank this except for vet hard mode. But it's nice to have the second tank for things.
Next,
Who needs what in here? Besides
Kelvar, quick question. Next
wow,
week,
thank
do you think Sanctum Ophidia would be the next step up?
We've done Sanctum Ophidia,
I know, but we've got people that haven't done. The only reason I'm doing
difficulty, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, simply because we've got a few people that have never done trials before.
And you have to come back next week.
That's right.
I would say, Aetherian Archive is the easiest trial, I would say, in terms of difficulty.
Okay.
Then Hellroth Citadel, then Sanctum Ophidia, the cloud of the base game trials.
Okay.
And Marvel Arcade is relatively easy, except for dealing with the mechanics.
Right.
Okay, then you have Asylum Sanctorum, which we haven't done as a group, which is relatively easy, but you have to deal with mechanics. And the group needs to be really solid in terms of interrupting the bosses and in terms of positioning.
Where did I go?
Is that the one? Is that the one in Clockwork?
Yep.
Why don't we do that one next week? Do you think that would be okay?
Right. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
And no trash fights, just the boss fights.
Yeah. I think because it's so different.
You had some mending stuff you didn't need.
Yeah. Yes. Let me link it, and then you can decide if you want it.
Okay.
My screen is saying to Aetherian Archive trial to use
the portal takes you back to the room where we started.
And you can turn in the quest.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I had. I don't even know if I had the quest.
You'll know when you get back. He'll have a white arrow on his head.
All right.
Okay, I now have a robe of mending already, so I think I'm good.
How about shoes? James?
Yeah, I could use shoes.
Okay.
Belt.
Yes.
Okay, I just linked what I had. If you need any
I need shoulders, waist, feet, and just about everything else.
I have shoulders if you want it.
I just sent you an invite.
Would love shoulders and shoes.
All right, you can start a trade with me when you're ready.
Okay. I will be right back, guys.
Thank you very much, Kelvart, for the run. That was great.
Yes.
Yes,
Excellent.
Thanks everybody for
every time.
Does anybody else need anything else from here?
And
any other sets?
I would take whatever nobody else wants. Whatever's left over.
Yeah, Asylum Sanctorum is a very interesting trial. So that
it's
not. I think it's a difficulty-wise, I give it the same as Sanctum Ophidia.
Oh, I could use. Do I have legs? No, I already have legs. Thank you. Did somebody have a bow that they didn't want?
I could use the legs of the healing set, the mending.
See, did I get any legs? I did not. I have had legs, but I did not get any new legs.
I have a hat of mending.
Very Mercedes.
I have a hat. Thank you, though, Alba.
I have breeches amending.
I have pants. Oh, somebody else just said they wanted pants.
Yep.
Sir Mentor.
I'm jumping.
Sir Mentor wants your britches.
Yeah, I do have the sash of mending if you want it. Oh, there you are. Never mind.
I have a.
came up.
Yeah, okay.
Sash, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I also have breeches if somebody needs them.
Did anybody want the legs of the resilient Yokita? Does anybody need that? Alba, do you have that or not?
Probably don't.
Okay.
Did someone still need shoes of mending? I have that.
Oh, Calvar was nice enough to give me his shoes.
And yeah.
All right, Alba, there you are.
Oh, right beside you.
Yep. Can't seem to latch onto you. There you go. F trade.
Well, I'm hard to get a hold of, you know.
I know. You play hard to get.
Dear.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great. Okay, mending.
Over here, Jinx, let me see if I can give you the shoes. Let's see. Where are you?
Oh, Calvar gave me the shoes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm good. Now I just need to... That gives me all of the armor
Very
pieces.
cool. Very cool.
Nice.
Now I'm just going to look to do stuff to reduce the cost and a neck and a ring.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point I want the resto and lightning staff, but we can save that for another day.
Okay, next week we will do what was it? Asylum?
Asylum Sanctorium?
Asylum, yeah, let's do that next week. Anybody that wants and knows that they can do it, please sign up as soon as possible because we almost had too many this time, which is not a bad thing. But if you definitely want in, sign up on Discord as quickly as you can. But same time next week, 12 noon Pacific. And then tonight... Oh, thank you, Kelvar.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
Yes,
Kelvar.
we really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Excellent job, Kelvar.
Thank you.
And then at 5 this evening, 5 Pacific, we have Hawk's Cyrodiil run.
Someone had the sash of mending still open.
Okay.
There you go, madam. I'm already signed in for next week.
Thank you, Alba.
Okay, so I got to go back to Discord to sign in.
Yes.
Where do I sign?
I would say they still had the sash of mending.
Thanks for coming, everybody that's watching. I want to thank you very, very much.
Yeah, you can use that if you don't need it.
Give me a follow if you want.
I need it too, so
I also have everything archived.
Everyone
Hard to
has
talk
it.
over these guys.
But you can get it.
Everything is
I don't
archived
need
on
it. It was
YouTube.
just
If you ever
everyone's
need to go
preference.
back,
If
there's
you need it,
also
take it.
some older videos on very basic stuff in
Already gone.
ESO. I'm going to go back to doing some of that as well. So, but thank you for coming, and
Mending
see you
is
soon.
mending is a good
Bye-bye.
set. You use it to